I'm running the Golden Sword Soul. I was never sold on this card until I started grinding with it recently. I think it's great in Master Duel because of that best of one scenario, because a lot of the time you're going to get hand trapped. You might end on only like Wignall with a Albaz in graveyard. If you have Sword Soul in rotations, you know, you're basically off to the races a lot of the time and into Max C. The Golden Sword Soul is incredible to send off with Albaz, make Sanctifier, and then if you have like Cartesia rotation, you're just off to the races. This card just makes you, you know, you can make Stapelia Boral Jade boards under Max C basically on your opponent's turn with this card, and it's also just once again great for the grind game because anytime a card's banished face up, so whether it's your Brand Sword activating Retribution or Mirror Jade or Albion, you're going to be triggering this at whatever point, and you're only running one Quem, but it doesn't matter because Golden Sword Soul can just keep recycling that one Quem, which is super huge. It also adds to some combo lines if you need to get to Quem going first for Branded Fusion. It doesn't come up too often, but it does. I'm running the 2 Cartesia because I just like having 2 Cartesia. I think 1 is a bit dubious. I've seen a lot of builds only run 1. But I want to see this card a lot of the time. Obviously, it's not great into Max C. I think a lot of the time I've been learning to just, if I have Cartesia and a Luber access, like a lot of the time I'm just going to go normal Luber, bait the Imperm, and then go summon Cartesia to not play into Max C because I'd rather play into Imperm than Max C because I can still go Verte in this format and get a Branded Fusion as long as I have 2 bodies, so that's a huge thing. And Golden Sword still kind of helps with that in the grind game as well because you can always go into Verte on turn 3 or 4 or 5, send your second Branded Fusion, and just, you know, play the grind game with Lynx at that point, which I really do like. So yeah, Golden Sword Soul, I'm a huge fan of overall, and I highly recommend it. It really, when you're, because in Master Duel, you're gonna get hand trapped a lot, like I said. So just like making the most out of your cards is great. It's also just like one of the best sends besides Lubellion. If you already have Lubellion or Cart in rotation, it's like the obvious send, and then it's always gonna come up in the grind game. So it's super, super good.